I think this is the most points Pascal's had in a game since you guys acquired him last year, and every time he was out there, you guys extended your lead. What can you say about the things he gave you tonight and how important he was in this one?
Yeah, he was tremendous. Right from the very beginning of the game, I think he started off 7 for 7, maybe even been 8 for 8. I just remember looking at the score sheet at one point. He was 7 for 7. He was a big part of our great start to the game. And then, as it went on, he kept making timely plays. If it wasn't a made shot, it was a rebound or a shift defensively, getting his hand on a ball. He was absolutely stellar.
Game got within 4 in the third quarter. What was key to you guys turning it around in that fourth quarter as they cut into it?
Well, just, concentrating. It's going to be a back-and-forth game. I don't care what the lead is. They're a very tough-minded team, very well coached, and they're on a mission. They're on a mission to turn their franchise around, and they're doing it with hard together play. That's what they're doing, and they've got they've added some real firepower this year. Cunningham is most likely an all-star. I mean, I voted for him. And, I think he's having one of the best years in the entire league. And, their physical nature is something that you have to overcome somehow. They beat us on the boards, but we did enough other things and got the ball in the basket enough to win the game.
You yourself have a strong record on challenges this year. I see you always looking towards the bench. What's your process in those moments, or who you rely on for quick responses?
Well, it's pretty clear which ones are the ones to inquire about. You get a close game in the fourth quarter and you get a call that looks like it may have been missed in the favor of the opponent. We look at the bench. Mike Weiner's the guy that looks at the replay on the iPad. Lauren James is our analytics person that watches it, but Mike's the guy that gives me the yes or no. And there's a lot of probability stuff related to it. I believe that most teams probably have a very good percentage because everybody's been doing it now for a few years. And teams generally wait, until there's a really meaningful play. And sometimes they're in the first half. You get a foul on a 3, made 3 or something you think isn't right. I mean, that could be a 4-point turnaround. That's a big deal. But that's basically it.
You obviously mentioned Pascal and 37, and Tyrese has 30. Miles with 24. TJ with a big game, and just when you're missing a couple important guys like Drew and Ben, how important was it to kind of your
Yeah, I mean,
leaders?
this game was really, I thought, about what Shepard, Neesmith, and Walker did. Without Nembhard and without Mathurin. I mean, these guys had a tough task tonight. I mean, Beasley, what he's doing from the three-point line this year is off the hook. And, I talked about Cunningham. I mean, he's a great player. And so, Shep was hounding him. Walker was hounding him. I think Neesmith may have played him a few possessions. And then I'm looking at the minutes, and we got guys, this is by far the most minutes Aaron's played. I thought those guys, and like Aaron's block that was overturned was the key play in the game, and we ended up with the ball. So, those guys just slugging it out with their wings was a big part of this.
You obviously mentioned the competitive nature. Obviously, this game has gotten a little bit chippy the last couple of times. I mean, is it just basketball competition out there? Is there something else that's driving, I guess, the beef here? Is it just two teams that are competitive and in similar spots?
Divisional game, and two competitive teams. And that's it.
Ty, this was Pascal's highest-scoring game with this franchise since you guys acquired him. What can you say about the things he was able to do, how he helped you guys tonight?
Yeah, he's unbelievable. In the mid-range, he's really tough to guard. Ever since he's got here, that low post, mid-post has been, one of the most efficient shots in basketball. So keep feeding him. He gets the ball in the right spots. We played a lot of two-man game today, and they just stayed with the ball, and that allowed me to get him open and get him open shots. And if I didn't get him open, he got himself open. So, he should have had 40 I'm mad he didn't get 40. But no, he was unbelievable today.
What do you make of the chippiness between these two teams now? And what is this a basketball only thing? How does this gotten to this point?
A basketball only thing, what does that mean?
Like, is it an on-court thing only? Is there more to it than just on-court?
It's just hoop. I mean, after they played us here and they beat us pretty bad, they were talking. We said, hey, we're going to come respond in Game 3. We responded in Game 3. They didn't like that. They talked after Game 3, said they were going to come here Game 4 and and they couldn't wait for it. We couldn't wait either. We beat them. And I think don't get me wrong, they're a good team. I got a lot of respect for the way that they've battled and are, turning that organization around, slowly with all the young guys. But yeah, for the most part, it's just hoop. Some words are thrown out there that got no business being thrown out there, but it is what it is. We hoop. We've been in situations like that with other teams, so we're used to it. We just go about our business, win games. And as far as a rivalry coming back, I told you guys last year with the Bucks and the Knicks, there was no rivalry till we played them in the playoffs, and we saw them in the playoffs. So there's got to be a playoff matchup if they want this to be a rivalry.
Don't suppose you're going to tell us what words shouldn't have been said that were?
You're a smart guy.
Yeah.
You can understand.
Figured.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, when you guys come into this one without Drew and Ben, basically, obviously, find out today you weren't going to have Ben. What all sort of goes into how you kind of got to put together a game plan there, and obviously, you, Pascal, Miles, TJ did a lot of carrying in the first half there. Just what did you guys kind of try to do just to, I guess, step it up and carry the load early, especially in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know we were going to be without both those guys coming into the day. But you just learn to adjust. We've played a lot of the year with a couple guys out, so nothing really changes. We understand the task at hand, and, getting Double-A back has been amazing, even though he didn't score at all today. Just his presence on the floor has really helped us. Shep stepped up. Jared stepped up. We talk a lot about our depth, and so when it's time, to show that off, that's what we're supposed to do. So I thought we responded the right way without those guys. Hopefully we get them back for next game, but we understand it's got to be next man up, and we just got to take care of business.
So going back to Shep and Walker, obviously those guys have to pick up Cade in a lot of cases there. Just what impressed you about what those guys were able to do, and how important was it just to have two guys hounding him, even if he gets his points, to make sure he had to work?
Yeah, I think that's part of our identity. Just wearing on teams for 48 minutes, and Cade's an amazing player. There's no secret. So he's still gonna do what he does. But just trying to make life hard on him, trying to present, as many bodies in front of him as we can, give him different looks. I thought we did a good job of that, and just finished possession of rebounds, especially early in the game. We did a good job getting stops and getting the lead up. But I thought those guys were really good. Their energy was really good. That really helped us.
I want to ask about the pass to yourself off the backboard. Obviously, you've done that a couple times, either to score or pass. Once you do it once, do you just see that as an open opportunity? Is it kind of in your mind and your vision, I guess?
Yeah,
that's the thing you can do.
Just hooping, just trying to be creative. I learned last year when I did it that you're allowed to come back down with the ball and I think dribble it. I'm pretty sure you can dribble it after it's the backboard. So if anybody says it travel, it's not. I think it's just part of the creativity of the game and just having fun, on the court. And when I pump faked and kind of got stuck, I saw the lane really part, and so I just went for it.
Tyrese, we see the swag you've got on today, too. Talk to us about just the excitement this weekend and partnering with the WWE.
I'm geeked. I can't lie. I'm really excited for WWE to be here. I try to go to as much as I can. So I'm glad, they got SmackDown Friday and the Rumble on Saturday. And I'm really excited to be here. I have a really great, relationship with everybody there. And so obviously we got a game on Saturday that must be taken care of first. But I'm really excited to go support and be a part of it, however that may be. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I just can't wait.
I'm still stuck when you said Dustin was a smart guy.
You're a wise guy. You're smart, right? You can assume. Hey, come on. Show you support.
Pascal, that was your first 30-point game this season and your highest since being traded to the Pacers.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it was.
Damn. I need to score more.
What was clicking for you? What were you seeing that allowed that to happen?
I just think like again, just making easy plays. I don't think I got the shots that I usually get. Usually like the duck-ins and like the seals. So it was a lot of shot making. I mean, I think obviously you probably don't want to live like that a lot, but it feels good definitely for it to go in. And I think just kudos to the guys. Just continues to like just find me in situations and I think also just having the 5 on me, like it gets me more involved in different things. So yeah, that was good. I mean, yeah, I like that. I like that.
You and Tyrese both with 30 plus. In a game where you guys have 2 starters out, do you guys talk about like you need to change your approach at scoring at all? Is it just a known thing? How did that come to pass?
Yeah, no, I think it's just a known thing. I think obviously like not having Drew, which is another ball handler for us. So it means like obviously Ty's gonna have the ball a lot, even more. I mean, he already has the ball, but like just even more. I think for me, it's just trying to give him a little relief. Also, making it easier on him, like setting screens and yeah, like we missed like big parts of our teams today. But I think the guys stepping up, like Shep, was awesome today, just battling Cade. Like I mean, he still had like 32 points, but I thought it was difficult. It was hard 32. And double A. Walk like coming in like like TJ, like the whole team. I just thought like we had a lot of energy. It was a lot of ups and downs, like not the way we want to be as a team, or at least the way we've been like this month. I thought we didn't have a real solid quarter defensively until the fourth quarter, which again we want to have at least 2 or 3 of those, like where we feel like we shut down teams. So. We got a long way to go. We just keep getting better.
All-Star reserves are announced tomorrow. What would it mean to you if you were named one for the 3rd time?
Yeah, it would mean a lot. I think someone in my position, I feel like I missed out on a lot. During my career. But again, it happens, and for me, like I'm blessed to be a part of this team. Just the support that I've had since I've been here has been just amazing. Like I don't think I've ever had like really an organization just kind of like just showing so much support from the top to the bottom. Like it's been awesome, and I'm so grateful for it. And yeah, it will mean a lot to represent the Pacers out there, on an All-Star weekend. So yeah.
Just to keep on that point, just the support. I mean, what's that done for you? How has that helped you kind of grow as a player and as a person?
Yeah, I think it's part of who I am. Like my journey was never pretty, like it's always been doing things that's never been done before. A guy, starting at the age that I started is not supposed to be who I am. Somebody going to New Mexico State is not supposed to be who I am. Like, getting drafted, but as a rookie, you start, you didn't play well, or at least you didn't play your first years or whatever. You get back in there, go to G League, like, yeah, like it doesn't happen to people like me. So like I feel like I always beat the odds, and it's part of who I am. So I embrace it. Every time there's been a disappointment in my life, I feel like God has always like showed me like a the light, like in certain ways, and yeah, like I'm just. Yeah, I feel like I might be his favorite a little bit, So I'm excited about that, and I think again it comes with ups and downs, which is it's life in general, and I embrace all of it. And I know that there's blessings coming for sure.
Obviously, the last couple of these with the Pistons have been pretty chippy. Obviously, a bunch of technicals tonight. I mean, just what's been with these 2 teams basically? What's where is kind of the animosity coming from? Is it just basketball, just 2 teams being close?
I have no idea. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, you probably could tell me more, but I have no idea. Like, I don't think, obviously it's the same conference, which I feel like every time you play against your conference, we want to win. But, I don't think I don't think there's any, like, I don't understand it. Like, I think for me, at the end of the day, like, I'm a person that just go out there, do my job to the best of my ability. Like, I try to stay out of the way. I feel like kind of still finds me somehow. I'm still gonna go. Like, I'm gonna support my teammates like no matter what. But at the same time, like, I love like hoop talks. You know what I mean? Like, if you busting my butt, tell me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with that. But I think the name calling and like all the other stuff is just extra for no reason. Like, we're not gonna fight. Like, what are we doing? Like, there's no point of doing all that. Like, you know, like if you make a shot on me, you know, like talk to me, like in terms of like basketball, like that's fine, that's cool, and I love that, I embrace that. But all the other stuff, man, like it's just kind of corny. And I think that, you know, like as long as we keep it basketball, and today, you know, it was one of those games. Like, yeah, they talked a lot, you know, before, and we just got the win. Like that's all that matters. Like at the end of the day, like there's gonna be a winner, there's gonna be a loser. The winner is gonna feel good about themselves, and the loser is gonna feel bad about themselves. There's no like, oh, you talk when you win, or you don't talk when you lose. It doesn't matter. Like whoever comes out with a victory has got the right to talk, and the rest, if you didn't win today, just go home and get better. Like that's all it is. And yeah, I feel like I talked a lot about it for no reason. Like I don't think there should be a reason for us to talk about it. It is what it is. It's basketball. It's fun. We should be competing against each other. You know, they want to win, we want to win, and you know, we got to win today. So that's it.
I guess, is this the first time it went over a line? I mean, it seemed like you guys were talking after the last one out there that basically was all just basketball. It was just drawing over when you're supposed to talk and when you're not supposed to talk about when you're winning and losing. I mean, Ty even said that there were some things said that shouldn't be said. I guess was this the first time it went over?
No, I mean, yeah, I think it's just like it's a lot of talk that's not related to basketball at the end of the day for me. Just not my style. I think I'm more into, you know, the basketball back and forth, like, and a little jarring, like that's fine. All the other, you know, like tough stuff, like it's just like it's like why are we doing it? Like there's no point, because at the end of the day, nothing's gonna happen. Right. We're gonna almost fight to the end of it. Like everyone's gonna almost fight. It's not gonna be a fight, so it is what it is.